Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Yeah, every day I worry all day.
Hey everyone, this is Ashley Ann. It is 9:45 on December, February 17th. I've had a pretty good week this week. I've done a lot of cheating with chocolate. Actually, tonight I was okay. I have done well, except for today mostly, because I cheated with some Trader Joe's chocolate, which is made with maltol, which is derived from wheat, which I'm allergic to, which I shouldn't eat. So anyway, I can tell my skin's a little itchy, but other than that, I've done pretty good. I did buy a lot of sugar-free chocolate this week, but they had a discount. Usually these bars were like $3.65, so almost $4 a bar, and I got it for $1 a piece. So you can't turn down chocolate like that. But everything else I've done really well. I did sparkling water, lots of sparkling water with ginger and lemon, like I had planned. I did because I was trying to do mostly cleansing liquids, and then do boiled eggs and celery and cabbage and lettuce types of things like that. So I did really well with that. And if you saw my blog post, I did get hired for my first paid writing gig, which was just fabulous. I was so excited. And it was really funny because I was going to bed. Oh gosh, what was this? This was on February 13th, so the day before Valentine's Day. And I was talking to my mom and my sister, and I was like, I really feel like I'm going to be an author. I'm going to be a writer, and I'm not going to give up until I am one. And I feel like it's so close. And then I go to sleep, I wake up, and in my inbox, because I had submitted several applications basically on a site called Upwork. And it's very, kind of like the lowest level that you can get, kind of your entry level freelance work. But I was just determined that I was going to do something. So I kept submitting things, and I really didn't even submit that many things. I think this was like my 9th thing or something. And I was expecting to have to submit like maybe 100 things before I got a nibble. But anyway, so I woke up on Valentine's Day, and in my inbox is a notice from someone saying, I really liked your application, I'd like to hire you for this job. And I was just, it was funny. I always wondered what that moment would feel like. And it wasn't surreal. It was very normal. It was what I expected. So I was just sort of, I felt as though this is what it's supposed to be. This is my moment. And now it's just finally happened. I had always thought of it, and now there it is. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to write. So anyway, I've been working on that this week. I was put in charge of 5 articles, and they were on health and beauty, and whenever they get posted to wherever they're getting posted, I'll give you guys a link, and you guys can read it if you want. So that was great. And then it's a real balance all the time, like a struggle to find a balance between getting my personal work done and then kind of managing the household, because my mom is chronically ill. And what I've realized is that we were talking about this even with my family today, is that if you are going to sacrifice requires some sacrifice. It requires some pain on some level. You're not going to get something done that you would like to get done, or you're not going to be able to do, maybe exactly what you want to do for the sake of somebody else. And I think people, especially, Christians, we have this idea of like, oh, sacrifice will somehow be fun, or I'll want to do it. And that just isn't the case. Sacrifice is still sacrifice. Even Jesus, when he died, he said, Father, if it's possible, please let this cup pass from me. It's not like we long to sacrifice, And I think sometimes we confuse martyrdom with sacrifice, because we can do the whole, look what I've done, I've slaved over this and I've worked so hard. And it really, those kinds of sacrifices, I don't think they really count for anything. Not really. I mean, it's the ones that are made on a day-to-day, mundane, oh, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to, on those levels. Those are the sacrifices I think that really count. And so anyway, that was, it's been hard because I've, like every morning I try to make sure, because basically my mom needs in-home care and we just can't afford it. And so I try to do as best as I can to make sure that she's, getting everything that she needs. And I don't do it perfectly, but just making sure that, she always has her room tidy and, I have to change all of her bandages and clean out her wounds and all those kinds of things. So, kind of being like the in-home nurse, and then on top of that, making sure that like the budget's taken care of and making sure that, everybody has their allergy-free food and all that stuff. And I don't do any of this perfectly, but I try. So anyway, it went pretty well this week. That was good. And I have really enjoyed some of the things on Pinterest. I don't know, I feel like people have been, or maybe I've just been finding some really great quotes or something, but I found that quite inspiring this week, so that was nice. I had meant to post a couple more videos, and I'm sorry, I just haven't gotten to them. Things have just been really crazy, especially since I got that writing job. I was really focused on that, so anyway, once that passes, then I should be able to do some more stuff. Things have been going really well in dance classes, and today, I don't know if you can see this outfit, but I feel like I dress like an elementary school teacher, which probably my mom was like, you probably should do that. So I don't know. Eventually I want to be a professor, I think. But I really love working with kids and people of all ages. So being able to teach any age, I think, is very important to me. But I had a great time with my kids tonight at dance classes. We had very full classes for ballet tap and then for jazz, which was so much fun. I really like it. I never know what I like more, a small class where I can really work with them, or a larger class. I think I like the energy of the larger classes, though. I'm not going to lie. I think I like those. So that was fun. And I've been reading one of my all-time favorite books, Shepherd's Castle by George MacDonald. I need to do a book review on that. So I'll leave that for the book review, but I was just saying it's been really helpful for me to have internet time, break away from the internet, and then go to a book at night to help me fall asleep, because I am a terrible insomniac. So if I'm on the internet, it's like you go into a vortex, really, when you're on the internet. It's terrible. So anyway, there's that. And then I wanted to show you guys this, which I purchased at my favorite store in the whole wide world, Fred Meyer. And I actually got this from the little girls clearance section. It was like on winter clearance or something for $10. So I thought this totally looked like Laura Petry's dresses from the Dick Van Dyke Show, if anybody's ever watched that. It's a great show. Watch it if you haven't watched it. But the wife, Laura Petry, she always had such great style, and so anytime I find something that mirrors her, I try to get it, because it's classy and really adorable. So I was just going to say, just to finish everything up, just be staunch about your goals. Don't give up. And if you find yourself, falling off the horse or whatever, just get right back up as soon as you can. And don't be afraid of either failure or success. And I found myself kind of in that boat a little bit this week with just the writing thing, thinking, okay, I've landed this job, and now I feel like I'm too scared to even reply. And what if I don't do well? What if I finally have this opportunity and I screw it all up and I'm never a writer, And so don't live for the highs and don't wallow in the lows. And I'm really happy I remembered that, because my camera died and I was like, I don't remember what I said. But anyway, yeah, so don't aim for the, don't just live for those highs and then wallow in the lows. And remember that it really is about, life is really a journey. It's not about, like arriving at some point, because this isn't heaven yet. So don't try to make it happen. If you feel like you need some peppy music to get you through your workout or get you through your week or whatever, I did post a bunch of great, awesome soundtracks for spring on my blog. There is a book out there, .blogspot.com. and I look forward to continuing to blog and vlog and attain goals with y'all this year. So I thank you so much for watching, and I will continue to do my best and prod you to do yours. You guys are helping me more than you'll ever know. And have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you all later. Loves. Bye-bye. I'm cracking up. I think I need a blooper reel. Okay, if I cannot crack up. Dang it. No, go away, giggles. Oh. See, this is what happens when it's late at night and you're trying to get a movie done. Okay.